Everybody, my name is Zachary Bach. I am a national solar broker and team lead, and I am also a real estate agent based out of Southern California. Today, I am going to go over Powur Solar, and I'm going to explain really what Powur is all about. I'm going to give you the 30,000 foot view, give you the overarching, just a little bit about this company. Of course, this video, I'm not going to go super in depth on everything because we can always do that on a follow-up video or a follow-up call, but let's dive into it. First thing you need to understand about Powur is actually a platform, much like Airbnb or Turo or any of those kind of companies, Uber, Lyft. Powur is designed to enable you to run your business the way that you want. That's part of being a 1099 employee, is the fact that you get to be an independent contractor. You get to decide the hours that you want to work, how you want to run your business, how you want to do your marketing, but you get to do all of that with the support of a larger company. I've been a 1099 person for a long time now. I've been selling real estate after I got out of the military. I'm very used to it. I generally say I'm unemployable at this point because I don't know if I could ever go back to being a W-2 employee. So Powur is going to give you a lot of the tools and systems and everything that you need. It's essentially a business in a box. A lot of people want to be entrepreneurs. A lot of people want to get into solar. Powur is a fantastic option because it gives you the opportunity to have a lot of the direction that most entrepreneurs are lacking. Now, there's 6 ways that you can actually make money at Powur. Number 1, just go sell solar. You get to keep 70% of the net margin and you set your own margins. And so if you decide that you want to wholesale solar all day, you can wholesale solar all day. If you decide that you want to make a ton of money on your deals, you can make a ton of money on your deals. It's really up to you on what you set your margins at. The commission is 70%. So essentially, $6,000 to $7,000 is pretty much the average that you're going to make on a lot of solar deals nationally. The next way is to become what's called a Tier 3 mentor at Powur. This is mentoring new people to the platform and helping them close their first few deals. They have to do 3 deals if they're not a solar pro, and they're going to use somebody like a Tier 3 to help them close that. I've seen people with no solar experience become a Tier 3 in 1 month, simply because they decided to work really, really hard and dedicate themselves to their company to becoming a solar professional. The next way is team overrides. This is known as revenue share at Powur. It's very common in the solar industry. It's common in all sales platforms, where if you are a team lead and you train and teach and coach and recruit, you get paid on that as those people sell stuff. Of course, if they don't sell anything, there are no overrides. But if they do, Powur does give part of the company commission right back to the team leads who are helping to grow the company and who are helping to grow the brand. The next way is actually something called finance rebates. If you use Powur's financing, the relationships that they have built, you can actually get what's called a finance rebate. It's a 1.5% rebate back on the value of the loan. So for example, if you sold a $100,000 solar system, you use one of the financing companies through Powur, you can get a $1,500 rebate. So it's 1.5%. A lot of solar companies get these rebates. The difference with Powur and every other solar company, Powur's transparent about it. And they actually say, hey, we're going to go ahead and pay you out on this. The next way is actually options in the company. Eventually, Powur does have the want to go public. They are giving out stock in the company. For example, if you did 50 installs in 2 years, you can get 1,250 options. These options could be worth a ton of money. Of course, I have no idea what Powur is going to get a valuation at when it goes public, but eventually it's going to go public. So these options are a way of saying thank you. It's Powur saying, hey, thank you for growing the brand, helping to grow this company. Thank you for utilizing our product. And it's a way for them to just give back. So when it goes public, these could be worth a lot of money. The last way is a new way. It's called being an ODSS, or on-demand site surveyor. Now, to be an ODSS, you got to get a couple things. You got to get a ladder and a drone and stuff like that, because you're actually going to do site surveys for other people. So for example, if I got a deal in Dallas, Texas, and there was an ODSS in Dallas, Texas, they would go and do the site survey for my deal, and they could make a couple $100 by doing that. So it's a great way to make money on the side. It's like an Uber for site surveys for solar. Super unique to Powur, and it's a way that a lot of people are just making a little bit of money on the side while they're a part of Powur. Now, what does Powur provide? One of the number one things that they provide that I love is project management. They step up, they really provide project management, and the project managers have a whole back-end system where they can communicate and we can communicate with them to make sure that our projects are moving along smoothly. Some of the other things that they provide is marketing materials. They're going to build you a website. It's a ClickFunnels type website where you can post it everywhere and people can get quotes and they can request information. You actually have 5 different websites that Powur builds out for you. So you have that done. There's also tons of flyers and postcards and social media graphics and everything else that you need to effectively market your business. That's all included with Powur. Their marketing team builds all of that stuff out. I'm not very good at marketing. I like to have somebody else do it for me because, quite frankly, it just looks better. Additionally, my job is not to do marketing. My job is to be a salesperson, to sell my product, sell my brand to people. Marketing, let the marketing professionals handle that. Then one of the other things they have is proposal software. Currently, when I'm recording this video as of June 21st in 2023, Powur is using two different proposal softwares. You have Powur Vision, which is a proprietary software that Powur developed, and then you have Solo. Solo is, a lot of people know what Solo is. With Vision, you have the ability to design your own systems, design the roof lines, put stuff up there. It's very, very cool. There's also a ton of support for both Vision and Solo, and you can control your pricing. You can control the type of panels you use, the battery storage options. Everything can be controlled. Of course, your margins, your adders, everything. Vision and Solo are both great options that allow you to really build stuff out. And we've had clients that saw Vision and they went, wow, this is an awesome software that you guys have. And so it's really, really cool to have that proprietary software. Eventually, Vision will be in all 50 states. Right now, it's in California, Florida, Texas. Okay. The next thing is back-end support. On the website, there's a whole back-end support team. There's a tech support team. If you have issues, if you need help, if you have questions on an area, there's a whole back-end support staff through Powur to help you through that. This is like having your own tech support team at your fingertips. There's live chat functions where it's very quick to get a response, and it's very, very nice to have that at our fingertips. One of the next things is training. Powur has an unlimited amount of training. There's training on mindset. There's training on solar. There's training on batteries. There's training on understanding when and when you don't need a main panel upgrade. There's training on business planning. There's training on KPIs. There's training on everything you could possibly need. You could pretty much become a professional student if you wanted to. The next thing is business coaching and planning. Powur has a business plan. They teach you how to go through a business plan, how to build it, because they truly want to create business owners, CEOs of your own solar company, right? We don't work for Powur, they work for us technically. And so really, they want to develop strong business leaders within their platform to help people sell more solar. The next thing is product acquisition. Because Powur is such a huge company, they're able to buy inverters, buy modules, buy things like that at a far discounted price. Versus if you decided to go do it yourself. And so with that model, we're able to get phenomenal pricing on all of the equipment that's necessary to run a solar business. The next thing is an installer network. Powur is constantly onboarding new installers, new roofers, new electricians, all across the country. At the time of recording this video, they had over 220 different installers on the platform all across the country, with more coming on board every single day. These installers are vetted. Powur makes sure that they're good, that they know what they're doing, and it's nice because it gives us some peace of mind. The next thing is a 30-year warranty. Powur actually has something called Powur Care. That is a 30-year warranty offered through Powur, and it's phenomenal because it's backed by a different LLC in case something were to happen to Powur. The next thing is the cost of goods model. Now, this is incredibly unique to Powur. Powur uses the cost of goods model for full transparency. We know exactly how much money goes to everything in our deals. There's no more red line model. There's no more like, hey, sell it $3 a watt or $2.50 a watt or whatever it is, and you make $100, $200, $300 per kilowatt. No, Powur says, hey, here's how much money we're making. This is what the installer's getting paid. This is what the module costs. Here's the sales tax. Here's everything fully broken down. And we as business owners, not as just salespeople, as business owners that are partnered with Powur, get to see full transparency in the pricing. And so that is huge for me because I believe in transparency. You know, I want to know that the companies that I'm partnered with aren't taking advantage of me. The nice thing about Powur, it's all transparent. Okay? One of the biggest things for me that Powur provides is freedom of time. The ability to have somebody else run 90% of my solar business for me, where all I need to worry about is just sales, because that is my job, is to sell, to train my team, to coach my team, and help them be more successful. There's actually 3 different levels of Powur that you can use. Powur works like a software subscription, right? It's like Microsoft Word. You got Home Edition, Student and Teacher Edition, and Business Edition. Kind of the similar with Powur. With Powur, you have a standard seller license. You have a pro license and you have an enterprise license. The seller license is $85 a month, the pro license is $175, and then the enterprise is $350. Now, I'm not going to get in depth on what each of these has. I personally run a pro license because I like some of the functionality that it comes with and some of the additional features that it has. I will probably be upgrading to enterprise here soon because I'm at that level that I need it now. I will be more, we can have more in-depth videos on each of these explaining them, or if you're interested, shoot me an email and I can explain the differences to you. But there's really awesome functionality at each level. I've seen very successful people just running with a standard seller license, and I've seen very successful people running with enterprise and pro as well. It's really what comes down to you and your business on how you want to run it. The biggest thing that Powur provides is for you to take control of your business while utilizing their platform. Now, I am part of what we call the Solar Team. We run tstpros.com. We have some additional stuff that we offer as a team in addition to the Powur platform. We've got training, tons and tons and tons of training by some of the top solar professionals in the country. We've got a boot camp. We have daily accountability calls. We've got open office hours. We have tons of mentors and tier 3 sellers and all of these people that want to give back to help you grow your business. We have lead generation support to help you generate leads, to help you develop lead generation styles, to make sure that you're not getting ripped off by lead generation companies. We have concierge services. Their job is to walk you through how to get your business started, how that first vital 48 hours, how to be successful in that 48 hours. We have additional business planning and coaching that we give all of our members to make sure that you are truly set up for success from the very beginning. We have daily accountability calls. Those accountability calls are designed to make sure that every day you are on the right path until you get to a point that you are holding yourself accountable and you're able to move on. And we do have a national network. We as a team do not just work with Powur. We work with multiple companies to make sure that we can cover a vast majority of the United States. I hope this was informational. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. I will also put my email address in the comment below. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much.